Hi, everyone. I am reporting back on how I was able to use the Samsung's wallet new feature called Tap to Transfer. So, this is my review of using Samsung's wallet Tap to Transfer. Let's dive into it. Samsung's wallet new feature Tap to Transfer, it enables you to send money to your friends or family members' bank account that's associated with their debit card. Even if they use Apple Wallet and a Google Wallet, all you have to do is just tap the phones and they'll be sent the funds within 2 minutes. And let's take a look into it. Was it as easy as that? Yes, it was. I really enjoyed using the tap to transfer. And of course, you have to do a little bit more than just to tap your phone. You have to say how much you want to send, and you want to make sure you put which card you want to pay from. So you do have to do a couple of more steps, but still, doing those steps only takes about 2 minutes. So Samsung is correct. So this is a revolutionary way to pay. It's a new way to pay, and it's you have it through Samsung, Apple, Google Wallet, Samsung Wallet, Apple Wallet. So using the same technology as the tap to pay in stores, tap to transfer, it works across the different mobile devices, allowing you to tap your Samsung wallet to your debit card stored in like your friends or family Samsung wallet, Apple wallet, or Google wallet, right? And then the funds are sent directly to their bank account. So as you could take a look here, so how you sent money. So for me, just a side note before I get into how you send the money and how easy it is to use. So for me, even though I use an Android phone, I actually didn't have Samsung Wallet connected. I'm a Google user, so I had Google Wallet, right? And you could use it with Google Wallet, but for my uh, practice and my checking it out, I wanted to get the Samsung app and get the Samsung wallet and put that on my phone. So, being an Android user, I already had the Samsung wallet on my phone. I was able to find the icon, but I just had to set everything up. So when I started, I had to set it up. I had to make sure to put my credit card there. I put two there, my debit card, uh, my main debit card, I'll say that. So I added that on. And then I was ready to rock and roll, and it was that easy. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about how you can use the tap to transfer. So basically, you want to make sure you have the application. And when you have the application and you have your card, your debit card added in the application, that was simple. Then you're going to, when you're wanting to do a tap to transfer, you want to click on the card that you're using. And at the bottom of the card, and you can see that here, at the bottom of the card, it says tap to transfer. So you want to click on that. It's going to be the picture of your credit card. And then once you click on that, it's going to come up and it's going to say how much you want to tap to transfer. So I did $5. You could do, however much you want, $5, $50. And then you tap that in there. And then, no, you type that in there. Please forgive me. And then what you do is the person's phone, you have to tap the back like towards the middle. It's what they say. You tap the back towards the middle, and then of their phone, and then once that happened, the person you're sending the monies to, they may get a pop-up on their app to say enter your PIN number or authenticate it with like a pin or your fingerprint or something of that nature. So then once that happens, then you confirm everything, and then you will see a check mark, right? You'll see that blue check mark, and it'll pop up and say you're all set and the money has been sent. So that's as easy as it is. Tap the transfer. And one of the things that I really love, because when I'm learning about things, I'm a learner, right? So I'm always reading and looking at different things. And one of the things that I find about different websites is that Samsung had a really great FAQ, right? And where they talked about, what you could do with the Samsung wallet, which devices support the tap to transfer. So they answered all of your questions here. And is there a fee for tap to transfer? So I know that in the beginning there wasn't a fee because it was for a limited time. But now, yes, there is a 1.75% fee. It's a minimum of 25 cents. It's applied to each transaction. The fee only applies to the sender, to the person sending it. So that's how it goes. And so it's a 1.75% fee, and that's applied to each transaction, and it's only applied to the sender. And it does say, like, if there are any transaction limits. So there are a minimum and a maximum daily limit, and they do list those. The minimum per transaction was $5. Like I said, I did the five. I did the $5. And then the daily maximum total of transactions is like they have different transactions, so you would have to go and look. But they do say a monthly maximum transaction amount is $500. So you're not doing anything big with the tap to transfer. So they're like smaller amounts. And I want to say the weekly amount transfers $200, and a daily minimum is $100. So I did try it out with the $5, and it did work. It did work. So I really like this option of tap to transfer, and Samsung is just great. I'm a Samsung girl, Android user. But I am venturing off into the Apple as well. I have an iPad, and I have used the Apple iPhone. So, but my heart lies with Samsung because it's an Android, because it's just their services and products and phones are really great, are really great, because this is one of my phones here. But I just wanted to let you all know that, yeah, go ahead and use it when you're sending money to your friends and family, and it's not like big amounts. And if you have questions, they do have like, like a chat. You can take a look and get more information here from Samsung. So Samsung Wallet, it's tap to transfer. I give it 5 stars, 5 stars. It did work, and it worked well. So again, my name is Ann. Thank you so much for watching and seeing my review today of the Samsung Tap to Transfer. Thank you all. Have a great day. Bye.